We're back. Let's take a flight to the overseas and also take a flight to a little bit of the African continent. We're going to be looking at the SMB across borders, looking at some of the business headlines making way throughout the different countries. And that aside, before we even go into that, you can do follow up on different services regarding business on Smart24 TV. That is by following our social media platforms on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. That is Smart24 TV. And you can also grow your brand by advertising with us. That is Smart24 TV. We are located at plot 42 Nile Avenue we are located at plot 42 Nile Avenue opposite Garden City. Grow your business with us and we can definitely get to work with you better and better, and we can definitely be good enough to go. Well, besides that as well, you can as well try as much as you can to try and follow me up as well. Let's Talk Business. I'm Jerome Paul Sonko on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram as well. That is Jerome Paul Sonko. But do remember to like and comment, and as well as subscribing to our YouTube channel to get more of business reports and exclusive interviews that we run on a daily here. Mine is to drive your business, and what a way to do that by giving you all the details regarding business and information that is quite relevant for your business journey. Now, let's take a look at the SMB across borders. We take our first flight to Kenya as Uhuru Kenyatta, who is the outgoing president of the land of Hakuna Matata, is set to get 1 billion shillings. Not even set to get. He has already got 1 billion Kenyan shillings extra for undisclosed spending ahead of elections, according to reports that are coming in from Kenya, as the State House budget has been increased to 47.7%. That is the State House in Kenya. We are now off to Kenya. So it has been increased to 47.7%, which is 1.89 billion Kenyan shillings. That is the budget for the State House for undisclosed experts. The purchase of cars and local trips as well. There's also signaling increased travel by President Uhuru Kenyatta in the month to August general election. So there's still a few months to the general election, 6 months to be precise. And when you look at that, the Treasury supplementary budget in Kenya estimates has presented to Parliament for review indicate that fresh allocation of 1.05 billion Kenyan shillings to the State House under a budget item labeled other operating expenses. This undisclosed budget item has nearly doubled from 1.2 billion Kenyan shillings that was presented and approved by MPs ahead of June last year. Okay, if we were to look at this, the car purchase budget for His Excellency Kenyatta has increased 30 times. If you were to look at his car budget for his office, the entire convoy has increased 30 times from 10 million Kenyan shillings to 300 million, backed up by an extra 25 million Kenyan shillings for fuel, up to 98.9 million Kenyan shillings. So you could see there's a lot of drama happening in Kenya ahead of the elections, isn't it? Business. Kenyans are due to go on to the polls in August, but President Kenyatta will not be on the ballot due to a constitutional term limit of 2 5-year terms. So with Kenya, you rule 2 years consecutively and then you're good to go as well. But when you look at it, but according to President Kenyatta, he has thrown his weight behind his former foe and veteran opposition leader Raila Odinga, who formally announced his 5th presidential bid in December. Remember, Raila Odinga is taking up William Ruto, who has been President Kenyatta's deputy before they actually got some misunderstandings in the long run and in the office of the presidency in Kenya, where he was suspended. That is William Ruto. And William Ruto believes that the state is trying to back up for Raila Odinga. Well, we shall not talk a lot of politics, but we shall be looking at the money in there. So as Mr. Kenyatta, His Excellency His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta is the man in there who has signed, who has received extra 1 billion Kenyan shillings for undisclosed spending ahead of the elections. Well,